put my team on my shoulders and carried them.
Oh my god.
So you lost?
No, he won, but only because he did it.
Yeah. That's like every game I play.
Except for DMing, right?
Yeah.
So my sneak attack doesn't go up until next level, right?
I have no idea.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Sis is not going to be here for a while, so we'll start without him.
He's not gonna like that.
He's gonna sleep in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As per usual.
I'm sure you're going to dump him in the inn, as usual.
Well, he
Would
had
never
to.
do that.
So we kept him up half the night.
Alright, so last time, you scared of Obsidian, he ran away. You looted a whole manor, you went, you found a journal, which had some implications of the mayor and some information about what Obsidian had been doing. You went back to Tavik and the Fallen family, and you helped them out after they had fought off some other bad people. You took out to the forest and went scouting through the city to see if anybody was there, and you couldn't find anybody, so you took everybody to the temple under Sister Sarah's care, and then went to hang the mayor.
Much to Elspeth's dismay.
He fell on the noose. It just happened.
He
It was
slipped
an
off the
accident.
stool. And then you went to the... Actually,
I lost everyone's video.
lost
We
you.
lost you.
And as you tried to give the money back to Tavik, he said you could keep it if you were gonna hang around and help out, which you went back to the inn and talked about and decided to do, I think.
Yes?
Considering you divided up the money.
Alright, let's book it, folks.
That leaves us with a brand new day. It's the 24th of Lightfall. It's a sunny, pretty fall day. Y'all wake up, and Alex, as you wake up, you have a pounding headache. And as you go to stand up, you're kind of dizzy and wobble around before you straighten yourself. I would like you to roll a d10.
Why? I don't like that. Why do you want me to roll a d10? Oh my god. Okay.
You can't take things out on your significant other. I don't know what argument you had before you came here.
Okay, so you lose 2 maximum hit points.
What? Is that permanent?
For the foreseeable future.
Who knows?
As far as you're concerned.
What the fuck?
Also, as you get around the morning, you see a bit of a scar where you were bit on your arm. It's like a black line, and you can see your veins on your skin kind of blackening out from it.
Me?
You.
Do I know what it is?
It's where you got bitten by a drooling dog with 2 heads.
Oh wait, it's Alex that's rolling it? I thought it was...
Who did you think was
I
rolling it?
thought he said Cam.
No, it's Alex.
No.
That's why I was confused.
Fuckity. Okay. That can't be good. I'm gonna go out in the hall and I'm gonna go knock on Elspeth's door.
Okay. Is it morning? Are we assuming it's morning?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine most of you probably slept in a little. It's probably, mid-morning.
I mean, I was up until 2 discussing trees
Yeah.
and souls. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So I crawl out of bed and wander to the door, pulling it wide open, still wearing the only clothes I own.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, we'll get all your mice to stitch together new clothes for you.
We do need to do something about that.
Uh,
I'm
good-
I'm so sorry to bother you. I'm just gonna hold out my arm. I'm not sure if this is something that I should be seriously concerned about, but I'm a little bit dizzy this morning, and this doesn't look good.
No, that certainly does not look natural. Can I roll a medicine check?
Yeah, sure.
To
Yeah.
see what I
Check
can
it out.
do.
First roll of the session.
Yeah! Setting the tone.
Certainly doesn't look good. I mean, arm's not supposed to look like that.
Do you know what could have caused this for you?
I think it was that dog.
Oh, this is very bad then. Most of my experience deals more with seeing what like post-mortem sort of things would cause the death of individuals. Perhaps Stump might have a better knowledge in terms of not letting you go that far. He's down here, I
Right.
think.
But once you die, we'll
Okay.
figure it out.
I got you.
Elspeth's gonna autopsy the hell out of you.
Well,
CSI.
it won't go quite that far, and we'll figure this out before we get to your area of expertise. I just thought perhaps maybe, since it does seem to have been related to that creature, that dog thing, which clearly shouldn't have been that way, that maybe it's sort of related to that twisting thing that you noticed.
Yes, my best guess would be that it is contamination of a sort, something magical, but as I said, this is not my specialty. I think Stump is down here, though. He may know more in order to cure you.
That may be a good idea. I think I'll go and check. Again, I'm so sorry to bother you. I know that it's been a rough couple of days.
It is fine. I was up anyway. Let's go.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna make our way to Stump's room.
Boom, 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 boom. I knock on Khalid and Merkin's door.
It smells really bad. You just feel. You almost feel the
So you
smell.
get closer to the door.
seeping.
It's like somebody had left some eggs out.
I think perhaps Stump needs a bath.
I think I'm starting to get nausea with this headache and dizziness now.
Gunk, gunk, gunk.
So Khalid is going to wander up to the door, and he cracks the door, and he's kind of squinting into the light pouring into the hallway. And he clearly has a spear in one hand if you're looking to the door.
It's just
Alex-
flip flops though.
Yes,
Alex is
flippy
just gonna
floppies
hold
are
out her
engaged.
hand.
He's
Alex is just gonna hold out her arm wordlessly.
Khalid is going to stare for a while, trying to understand what they are trying to communicate to him.
Did Stump stay with you last night?
No, Merkin's in here.
Oh, sorry. Keeps going.
The door is going to
Walks
remain
away.
slightly open, and he's going to remain confused in the doorway with his spear.
Next door. Dunk, 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 dunk.
This is amazing.
Is that the door that Cam and Stump are in?
Let's hope it is. Because we don't know
I mean,
anybody
yeah.
She
else.
just said Aedor.
Stump. Sir.
Stump will
Please.
open the door.
Stump. I think that Alex is dying.
Oh God!
Oh,
Dear
well,
Lord!
that sounds kind of serious.
Her whole arm is turning black. She says that she has a headache and she
I'm
is a
gonna
little
hold him out.
nauseous. I haven't told her yet that I think she is going to die, but I think that maybe we can stop or to maybe make it go quicker and painless.
Wait a minute. I mean, if your choice is to make it better or to kill me faster. I think
So
I would
this
like
is
to
how
take my-
Elspeth gets her first zombie. Alex.
Where I am from, there is not much we can do. We just put you down.
I mean, I would like to go consult with Sister Sarah, but
She's just.
the only two options that she can come up with.
Can I do a medicine check?
Sure.
And we're so sorry to bother you. Stump.
Oh, hey, Cam's in with Stump, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna peek around him and wave. Good
So-
morning. I am very sorry.
Sorry.
It doesn't really look, if the speed and all the progressing is like normal, but it looks like a serious infection that seems to be spreading through an arm.
Cam will come over and poke at her arm. Does it hurt?
Yes! Bloody hell! You
Alex.
not-
With friends
looks
like
awesome.
these.
It does not look good. You're correct, Cam. That it looks quite bad. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit alarmed.
Do you
Have you
have
looked
a knife
everywhere
on
else
you?
to make sure it's not anywhere else?
I mean, it seems to be localized here. There's no other spreading past where it's spreading, so I think we're good. And this is the only place I was bitten, so.
It is possible that we could cut off her arm.
That is what I was going to suggest.
Again, I think perhaps if you had your only solution that perhaps I
But
would
the
need to go
goal-
talk to Sister
The
Sarah
goal is
first.
to isolate the infection, you know? So
Right.
you do
it-
that- Can I suggest maybe we take her to see the sister?
that is also a very good idea.
This is a good idea. I mean, I really thought perhaps that your experiences could give us
You,
better
you-
options than amputation or early untimely death. So
you know, my friends, I do love you all, but maybe you are all very quick to speak and too slow to listen.
okay,
May I see your arm?
okay, we're not going to cut it off, right, Stump?
I do not own a knife.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
do.
I
Cam,
don't put it past Stump to deal with the mace.
I'm gonna hold out my arm trustingly to Stump.
But he's going to take her arm in one hand and reach for his mace, and then laugh and then laugh. I'll cast
Elspeth laughs too.
Cam will be cracking up. That was a good one.
Stump, I appreciate your humor, but could we not?
Elspeth's gonna nudge Cam like he is very clever.
He is.
Tab. I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration.
What does Lesser Restoration do?
Restores black marks, clearly.
Touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicted. Condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Alright, and as you do that, you kind of put your hand over it, and as you cast it, you can kind of see the black on the sides of the, scar at this point almost starts to draw in towards it and turn more pink. Looking a lot better.
If I may make a suggestion to our group, I would suggest be bitten by dogs.
This is also very
Also,
wise.
you get your hit point max back.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Because I was like at -2 temporary hit point. I'm like, no.
But Alex,
Um,
if it does have to get chopped off, we'll find you the coolest hook ever.
right. And I mean, that would be good, but I mean, I think it would be quite hard to learn to fight again with just one arm.
But you may not have to. You'll
Yeah.
be very intimidating. People may not want to fight you.
Oh, I could get a hook, couldn't I?
Mm.
It'd be very fun. I'm almost sad you fixed it now. Stop.
So at this point, you'll hear flip flops coming down the hallway and the thumping of
Flip flop.
and the butt of the spear, tapping along the floor as he walks along. What is going on?
Stump is a very good healer. First and foremost, thank you, Stump. I appreciate that.
We're gonna get
You're
Alex a
welcome.
really cool hook, or maybe one that has a sword attached to it.
Oh,
Yes, that would be excellent. If I ever lose my arm, I think that's an excellent idea.
Khalid is going to narrow his eyes even further, if that were possible, with all of the squinting he's doing,
Cam will
and
just
look between the
smile
group.
at him.
I don't understand what's happening. What? Okay,
That's
fine.
I was bitten by that dog, and it was quite a nasty wound, I guess. And I was a little bit dizzy, a headache, nausea. I was feeling not quite myself, and it appeared to be spreading. But Stump has apparently arrested that, so.
I see. All right. Well,
Felix, now you're gonna have this is gonna be like Davi and Leo.
she's gonna suddenly
You're just
want to
gonna
go
be
north.
doing it every freaking day. This is Tab's payback.
Yeah.
All right.
Stuff is go downstairs for breakfast.
Yep. Khalid is going to go get more dressed.
I should probably put you in the right picture,
I
I
think
guess.
that yeah, Alex will sort of. She's not really fully dressed. She just sort of pulled on, enough to cover to go out in the hall. But she's gonna go finish getting dressed and go down for breakfast as well.
All right. As you start coming downstairs, I mean, there's a breakfast table set about the same as last time you ate. Breads, some cheeses, jams. General good.
Cam digs in.
There's the innkeeper and the waitress there. Starts just pulling out some ciders for you in the morning. And there's also
Is there meat this morning?
no. Finn is also there, and he kind of waves at you, which would be the boy from the manor you rescued.
Hey!
I'm gonna call over. I'm gonna go over to the innkeeper and I'm gonna say, I know that, the fare has been fairly simple but very filling and everything, but I have a feeling that a couple of our party would prefer some meat. Is there any chance that they'll be able to acquire some?
He's kind of.
I'm willing to. I mean, I think we would be willing to pay extra.
It's been kind of, slow with getting both the hunting and livestock and all missing, but I can maybe dig out some sausages from the cellar.
That would be excellent. If there's anything that you could do, like I said, I think there's a couple of our party.
We usually
that-
save it for the midday meals, but I can probably find you something.
That would be excellent, and I appreciate it. And we'll see what we can do about. I think that we're going to stick around and see what we can do about making it a little bit safer for hunting and things of that nature. So
We appreciate it.
definitely.
Do you buy it if we kill stuff?
Oh, Cam
Oh,
apparently has followed me up to the counter.
Oh, I didn't realize you were at the counter. Sorry.
I know. He's right.
Forget
I'm-
that.
I'm just imagining the whole party is kind of combat rolling into conversations all the time.
You move in like a flock.
I thought she was bringing food to the table.
No, I sort of wandered up.
Sorry about that.
No,
He
I
says,
mean,
I'm not a butcher, but I'm sure that somebody in here would pay you for meat, and I'm sure it'd be appreciated if you can get some more in. I mean, a hunting party or whatever, being able to
definitely.
get some back would be appreciated.
We will
Everybody's tired of
definitely-
just eating bread and grain and what they can find.
Indeed, I'm sure that's the case. Excellent. Well, thank you very much.
I'll
for
go
the
look for those
sausage
for
the
you.
rest of them. Thank you.
And he
Um,
kind of wanders off.
And I'm gonna go back. I mean, I'm sure that our table's not like very far, so I'm gonna go and
No,
sit
there's like 3 tables down there.
right. So I'm gonna go and sit down and grab a roll. Who all is at the table now? Who has all made down their way
Not
down?
me yet. Okay. Khalid, are you at the table?
Khalid has now donned his armor and tabard and yada yada yada. Walks downstairs with
Wow,
glaive
he's very
in
high
hand.
maintenance. Alex was like, she whipped that shit on him. Was downstairs in
The-
like 5 minutes flat.
The last time we had breakfast, we got in a fight. So I wasn't going to make the mistake of saying, I go downstairs in my flippy floppies. No.
Well, I mean, I said I wouldn't finish getting ready, so I'm all set for the day, like, to go out and do whatever.
So yes,
I'm
Khalid
gonna
is
grab up
now...
a roll and some cheese, and I'm gonna say to Stump and Khalid, I'm gonna say, the innkeeper is looking for some sausages. Meat is scarce, but I got the feeling that perhaps especially you two would prefer to have some meat with your meals.
Thank you.
Okay, so Elspeth's gonna come downstairs and she's gonna linger at the stairwell with all the awkwardness of a middle schooler that doesn't know what table to sit at.
As Elspeth comes down, Finn just kind of perks up and he waves at her.
She sees Finn and she perks up too and she waves and goes to Finn.
Yeah, he just kind of starts towards you at the same time, just meet you halfway, and awkwardly stand between all the tables. Like, hi,
Come on over and have some breakfast.
he looks around. I was Sister Sarah said she wanted to see you all, and I was wondering, and he kind of digs in his pocket and he pulls out this fist-sized rock. He just kind of holds it up for you, just expectantly.
I'm going to cast light on the rock.
And he is like delighted. He
Thank you.
cradles it, like peeks at it.
I appreciate you delivering this message for us. How is your family?
He almost doesn't hear you at first. He's staring at the rock, playing with it. Like, yeah, Dad's doing better. He was walking around better, I think. And I mean, we're fine, I think. We seem fine.
Do you need to get back to them, or would you like some breakfast first?
Oh, I already ate.
All right. Well, if you want to sit and join us, you're welcome, Lord.
Okay. He takes a seat and he's kind of holds like the
Oh
rock
my
on
God.
the table and lights it up. Like,
We can't take a small child with us. On
Yes,
our-
we can. He can hold a dagger.
he can hold a lighted rock.
Oh. Okay.
We don't need the raven anymore. We've got this kid. Wander down this hallway, kid. Tell us if there are any traps.
Perfect.
Oh
The innkeeper
my
comes
God.
back. Yes, this.
And this is how Elspeth got her first zombie.
That's so sad.
You're the one sitting in down trapped hallway.
I wasn't serious.
So the innkeeper comes back with this bowl or plate rather of like 8 sausages string together. Seems like hastily fried up. Puts it on the table.
Okay,
Stumble, eat some sausage.
Khalid is going to wander over and lay his glaive against the
And will
wall. Have a seat next to everyone else.
We need to discuss Khalid getting ready, by the way. Is Khalid currently wearing a glaive, a spear, a great sword, a shield?
It's a game in which, at level 20, I literally can sprout wings and fly around.
You can set your weapons up against the wall or something.
Yes.
I'm just curious, the visage of Khalid walking around town with this like 8-foot weapons just all crammed on his back next to each other.
So to be fair, the spear is not 8 foot. It is wielded with one hand, and it only has a range of 5 feet.
Okay.
So he could probably wear that on his back with his shield. And the glaive is actually legitimately probably 8+ feet. So, yes.
And did you take the greatsword with you?
That's in the very slung to the very large rucksack. We need to find the blacksmith at some point.
Just checking.
Tab is so gonna make me pay for all this. Alright. So Glades is gonna sit down and seem completely normal with a fucking armory posted up behind it.
I sense a swimming in the future.
God damn it. This is what Tab's gonna do. He's gonna let me have plate mail, and then I'm gonna have to swim somewhere, and I have to chuck it. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
You're gonna get plate metal. Everybody gonna have heat metal.
That's devastating.
So you're all sitting around eating breakfast. Finn isn't partaking, but he's just kind of sitting next to Elspeth, just cradling his rock in various positions, holding it up, holding it down. What are we doing?
Elspeth eats a muffin.
I'm going to
I'll
eat
do
a
a quick
sausage. So, what's on the docket for the day?
Sister Sarah wants to see us.
If possible, I don't know if there are any shops that would have supplies, but I am running short of a few things.
I think that would be a good idea. I need to visit a blacksmith.
Do you think you don't have enough weapons?
I've got room for at least 2 or 3 more.
Can strap them to your front too.
I mean,
Get out.
I appreciate a good blade myself, but this does seem a little excessive.
We all have our hobbies.
So, what are we doing?
Eating.
Going to see Sister Sarah after we finish cramming our faces. A
I
lot.
guess, should we bring Merkin with us this time?
Yeah.
Last time we didn't.
So, yeah, and look how that turned out.
Went fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so you all sit around and enjoy a fine meal, including sausage and bread and cheese and whatever else I said.
I'm gonna
And
go
then-
clear the bill for the breakfast. How much do I owe?
Are you paying for the rooms as well?
I mean, we're gonna come back, so I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
pay her part. His part.
Yeah.
I mean, for all of you for breakfast with the sausages, I'll probably like a gold.
Alright, so I'll pay for the breakfast. And, can we pay for the rooms as we sort of leave? I think we're gonna be here for a bit, and perhaps we also might need to talk about, renegotiating some long-term rates. At
Oh,
least unless.
He looks up at you. I mean, there's nobody else. You're here, so yeah, you can stay as long as you want. I mean, if you're staying longer than a week, I'd like to be paid, and the
Yeah.
rate's the rate.
Okay. Alright, well, we'll definitely square up soon on that. I don't know how much longer we'll be staying, so I want to
Just pay before you leave town.
naturally.
He says,
We
threateningly, without
definitely
any way
aren't.
to enforce that.
Yes. Naturally. Okay. I'm ready to go see Sister Sarah if everybody else is ready.
Very well.
I believe we're ready. Do we want to go see Sister Sarah before we
Shopping?
do our errands and whatnot? Because I imagine there's more than a few of us that need repairs and equipment.
Okay. I mean, whichever way. I mean, it matters not to me.
Let's visit Sister Sarah. She may at least know where to direct us if some of us need particular things.
Right. Right.
Camel stuff a roll in each pocket. Walk out easily.
All right,
Oh, Lord.
so you
So-
leave.
Khalid gonna pick up his glaive, his spear, his shield's on his back, the greatsword is strapped to the rucksack. He's fucking ready, boys. Let's do this shit.
4 daggers down his belt, a sword strapped to the inside of his thigh.
I actually do. He did pick up 2 daggers from the armory, so he does have a dagger probably in his boot and one in his belt.
Yeah, I replaced. I made sure that I replaced my daggers and picked up a couple more as well. So.
So you walk out. There's nobody waiting for you this time, although there seems to be. It's a little later in the day when you came out the last time, so it's a little more activity. People are wandering around, milling about. You seem to see more kids and young people running around than it was like the other times you've been there. Kids playing in the street, kind of running around.
Gang
All of them kind
activity.
of fascinated seeing you.
Elspeth ways over and over.
So she climbs into her carriage.
Finn just kind of walks along to Elspeth and he kind of holds up his rock every now and then,
I keep
like a
recasting.
torch.
I recast light as necessary.
And that's,
So cute.
I think it lasts 8
kids seem
hours.
fascinated by it. Some of the adults just kind of looks a little skeptical at the whole procession.
And I
Camel play the
prestidigitate dirt on
pan
their
flute.
shoes.
Oh my god. We
Oh,
really.
oh no! Is there a line of children behind us?
Apparently, yes.
Cam's playing around with this parade here, and some kids do kind of follow along, just kind of sidling up to Elspeth and Finn.
When I start waving, I do prestidigitation, make little sparks come from my fingers. We're now a circus. Congratulations.
Why is Elspeth suddenly Elsa?
She likes kids.
And there are more kids joining.
Let it
At the
snow.
point where you get to, like, turn around to go down to the temple, there's probably like a dozen kids that just kind of all struggling to be like next to Elspeth.
You have to change the heart of the next generation, Khalid.
Oh yeah, and there's like one or two kids that seems like they want to be following along, but the parents are holding them back, or kind of looking at mom standing next to them and staying where they are. And you make it to the temple and go inside.
Elspeth
Most
doesn't.
kids wait outside except for Finn. Finn comes along with inside. And
Elspeth.
inside,
I wait with
Yeah.
the kids. I don't go in. That's all.
Okay.
Continue.
Elspeth waits outside, is afraid to be struck down.
Yep. There's that lightning she's always worried about. Khalid is gonna wander in.
Okay. And inside is Sister Sarah. She's kind of folding some blankets up, and she looks up. Oh, good morning. I'd like you to know that Kel and his family are been taken care of, and they're doing as good as they can, possibly, in the circumstances. I'm very grateful that you managed to find them and rescue them.
Oh, well, it was no problem, really.
That being said, I wasn't present yesterday, but I heard about the little occurrence in the street, and this town has already dealt with one group trying to take the law in their own hands, and we don't really need another one. So, if your plans are to hang around, I would be much happier if you yield decision making that affects the town proper to the town.
That's the absolute intention that we have.
Yeah, I don't have a plan to be any town guard.
I want
Good.
no
No.
involvement in the town's decisions. I was making it. Our group was making it so that the town had control of their own destiny again.
That's good, but even good intentions can sometimes falter along the way when they're not thought through all the way. I'm sure you can understand that.
I mean, that doesn't exactly apply in this situation, but sure.
I just hope there would be less, let's say, bloodshed spill in the future in your in town, please. As much as I appreciate you helping around with what needed to be done, but
I understand your stance.
good. Hi.
I have nothing to add to the conversation.
Yeah.
So, I'm not
So
gonna
everyone
say
just waits
anything.
around awkwardly for her to deliver the actual
just-
important message.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she goes like, I just wanted to make sure that your intentions were staying. I don't want to make sure the town doesn't trade one bloodthirsty group for another.
I don't have a face for politics.
Hey, how's the family? The one we brought back, rescued.
She looks down at him. Oh, they're doing much better. I mean, as good as they can.
Good.
And, but that's really all I want to make sure. Make sure if you're standing around, I will help as good as I can with everything. But I can't really back any more things or showings like what you did yesterday.
Understandable. It's the same
I'm
thing.
sorry. Can I just I just would like to ask one question. So you understand that this man was aware that the Crimson Hawks were taking the townspeople and selling them into slavery, and or possibly using them for dark magic experiments by a rogue mage. You do understand that the mayor was complicit with those activities and knew they were happening. And we're paying them to do this, correct?
Yes, one evil deed does not buy another.
Justice is not
He's
evil.
wise.
Huh. So, I mean,
Mercy is valueless. That's not the right word.
I mean, I think that a quick,
What I'm saying
justice
is,
is
I
definitely.
understand what you did to the Hawks and what they did, but Ogden was a selfish man who could barely lift a finger towards his plate of food. He was not a threat, other than what he used his position for.
I was gonna burst into tears.
Oh my god.
Look what you did. Look what you did. Are you happy now?
She kind of jumps at that, like, oh, I mean,
You see what
Oh.
you did? You made Stump cry.
I mean,
The sister
I
is
feel
right.
so. Takech says, Sister Sarah is pissed that we hung the mayor, and she wants to be sure that we're not going to do it again. And Alex has been like,
Well,
you
it depends on
understand
if
all the
someone
crap
casts.
that he did, right?
It depends on if someone casts raise dead on the mayor. I don't see why we would hang him a second time otherwise.
Cam will just go over and pat Stump on the boot.
I think that it was unnecessary to alarm Stump here. As long as nobody else is doing something in that way, I don't see why anybody would have any concerns.
Oh, sister, the way I see it, if you don't mind,
oh no, go ahead.
I'm gonna hold my hand out to Merkin.
It would- it was even odds the townspeople were gonna rip him apart themselves. Would you rather have that on their conscience or ours?
That may be the case, but we don't need people from out of town instigating bloodlust in our citizens.
I mean, I hardly think that you're going to have a run on people hanging people because we hung one traitorous, horrible man.
No, and I'm not even declaring that he didn't deserve it, but all I'm saying is keep mercy in your hearts, and that is what we have been living with, and that's what I prefer to see from our townspeople and from our visitors.
Right.
We will, sister. We will.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
good. She just kind of looks at Stump as she puts her hand down a little apron she's wearing. She pulls out this little handkerchief and hands it to.
He blows his nose all over it.
I'm sure that that's gonna happen. And now that we've really cleared that up, I have a feeling that this. I'm gonna look at Cleve. I have a feeling this town is really not in a shape for shopping. I mean, I feel like there's probably not a lot of trade goods happening at the moment.
Did we lose?
Are you
Felix?
asking the sister that?
No, I'm kind of looking at Khalid and saying that. A couple of our party members do need some things because I think we're going to stick around and help clear the scourge out around the town and get to the bottom of that. But, you know, we are in need of some supplies and things like that. Where would you say is the best place for us to go?
There's. I mean, you yourself brought in some of the supplies to the
Right.
towns, and as far as
Right.
living supplies, we're maybe a little short, but I don't know how well stocked everybody is on more adventuring gear, so to speak. Tobic might be the best one to talk to about that, or maybe Arno, the blacksmith.
Okay.
Bless you.
Oh god,
Good.
Alex's
Oh,
Bless
disease
you.
is back.
Excuse me. Sorry. Also,
Roll a
I
d10.
Also, I don't know. I'm gonna pull out the red and the green and the blue potion, and I'm gonna kind of set them, and I'm gonna say, do these look? I mean, do you have any knowledge of what these do?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Looks
if I'm
kind of
familiar with
interested
them.
at him, but she just kind of grabs one and holds it up and looks at it. I'm really not the right person to ask. I'm not an alchemist. I know a few herbs, but not how to brew potions.
Right.
If you find Whale, I mean, he's been around more
Whale.
traveled. My husband.
Right. That's wonderful.
He's a little
is
more
there
well traveled than I am, so to speak. So he might know a few things.
Right. Where might I find him, perhaps?
I believe he was going to see Tavik at the mayor's office this morning.
Okay. Well, we're heading into town to the blacksmith and things like that, so I think that will work. All right.
Oh, are you going to go see him?
Going to see the blacksmith for sure. Correct. I think.
But you were searching for Whale, right? Could you
Yes.
just hang on? And she kind of pulls up a finger, scurries off into the back room, and she comes back with this little like metal tin. Like he forgot his lunch. Can you hand it to him?
I'm gonna take the tin pail and I'm gonna be like, sure, not a problem.
Thank you very much. As he pats you on the shoulder.
Thank you. I wonder if I should have a look at my arm. My arm looks better. It looks normal. Like I may have.
There's no black in it. I mean, there's a scar, and you're probably gonna have a scar there.
But it's healed. Like the infection, the disease is.
There's no like black stringy things. It's pink.
It's
like,
back to normal. Okay.
Kind of new skin on it.
All right. Awesome. Then I'm gonna go ahead and head out and say thank you for your advice, sister. We'll certainly take it very seriously.
And she gives you a smile. Oh, I hope so.
I mean, just saying, we'll consider it very seriously, but
I'm sure.
I'm not promising anything else besides that. I'm not saying that to her, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. I know you'll murder everybody you see.
Every chance I get.
Yes. All right. And she just clasps her hands in front of. Is there anything else I can help you with? Is Leah dying? Did she literally make her sick in real life with this?
No, I'm just blowing my nose because I sneeze.
My keyboard has lost its fucking mind, so
Again.
it is spamming the W key.
I thought it was a mechanical keyboard. That's
is.
impossible.
Is it wireless?
No.
Okay, that's weird. Our Bluetooth keyboard gets weird, gets kind of locks up every now and then. It spams shit.
Yeah, the W key is going to town.
You should hit enter.
Great, thanks.
It's stuck. You've gotten it stuck somehow. I don't know how you managed that. But...
There's that.
All right. I'm gonna sort of head out of the church, the little temple-y thing. I'm going to.
Don't forget your potions.
I had already tucked them away, but that's fine. Okay. Is there like a box, like a charity box or something that's at?
Yeah, there's a
out at
little
the
donation
front?
box right in front of the door.
Okay. I am gonna throw in a handful of copper.
By a handful.
I mean, and some silver.
Alright. Just mark it
And
off.
a couple of gold pieces. Yeah. I don't like uneven numbers, so I get rid of all my uneven.
I have no problem with uneven numbers.
Huh? What's that?
I have no problem with uneven numbers.
And it's technically like it stumps a cleric, so it's technically like donating to church.
Yeah.
As it clings to the metal bowl, Sister Sarah goes, "Bless you."
I'm gonna throw my finger up over my shoulder and be like, "Have a wonderful day."
You gonna give her the finger?
No, I'm just throwing a finger up, like like an acknowledgement sort of situation.
What's the conversion rate from copper to silver?
10, I think, each step.
So 10 copper is 1 silver, 10 silver is 1 gold, 10 gold is 1 platinum.
He's doing a weight calculation because God love him.
I'm gonna try to get rid of the majority of my copper. So, Khalid is going to dump like
What is wrong with you?
lots of things.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Everybody's donating their money. They're very.
Elspeth isn't.
She's not
What is
looking.
wrong with
Okay.
you?
She's wanting our attention.
Stump is gonna pull the alms box out of his pack and hold it beside their donation box.
He's gonna what?
Pull the alms box out of his backpack and hold it beside the donation box you guys are dropping coins into.
Khalid
He's
is-
competing.
Wow.
Khalid is going to put 200 copper into the church's alms box.
What is wrong with you guys?
Cody's
And,
grabbing fistfuls of coins.
and then he's going to put 25 in stumps.
25 copper?
Cam's gonna.
Yes.
I want to try to do a sleight of hand to put all of Cam's copper into Stump's box. Without him noticing.
By all of Cam's copper, what are we talking about?
221.
Okay, I would like to restate that 50 coins is a pound. That is 4.5
Okay, that's fine.
pounds of
I'll
coins.
put in
rounded
a
stuff.
pound. I'll put in 50 without Stump noticing.
Stan is going to lay on
All
both
right.
boxes.
Do a sleight of hand.
With disadvantage. There should be disadvantage.
I don't
Wow.
know. Stump has like 8,000 observation. What's your passive perception?
18.
Yeah, you definitely see that.
Stump is going to pretend like he doesn't know.
Oh.
Cam's
Cam
gonna be
and
very
Stump are
happy
the
and just
cutest.
saunter on.
He's gonna be like, I got one over on Stump. I'm gonna sort of swing the little tin pail and be like, alright. Guess we're
Mark
going
off my
into town.
50. No. Crap, that requires some half.
Negative 50.
27.
I'm waiting for everyone to wander out of the church and finish filling boxes with copper.
I'm just gonna throw it out there, but copper is actually worth something, right?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
for a bunch of people who don't have money to buy gear that we could actually use, it's still worth something.
Yes.
So is
But
donation.
it's our bestie,
I mean,
and
I-
standing there, and Cam
So-
had to give
Listen,
him
I
something.
only threw 29 copper, 1 silver, and 2 gold pieces. So
Khalid
I-
dumped literally a milk jug of coins into it.
yeah, it was Khalid that was a little extra.
Okay, so Stump is gonna put the almond box back into his bag, and he's going to say, "I'm glad to see that the guilt has at least got to you guys a little bit." And then he's gonna walk off to go to the mayor's office.
But
What
he's
is Casta doing outside while everybody else inside?
just doing like magic show for the kids, like coin, like only like 25% of it's real magic.
You have rapt attention. It's like 13 kids out there, like someone settled down in the grass just to watch
Yeah, like
as
playing
everybody
stuff
else
on
comes out and joins them.
every use you can think of for prestidigitation. When everybody else comes out, I'm like, was it a good visit?
I mean, I think it's a good thing you went in there. And I'm gonna start walking
Sister
towards
Sarah's
town.
pissed at us.
Huh?
I said, Sister Sarah's pissed at us.
Oh,
Why?
damn.
We brought the family. I do not understand.
'Cause we hung the mayor.
Oh. Well, that I do understand.
She's a little too meek.
I mean, he had it coming, so I have a very hard time feeling bad about that. So, it appears that there is some places in town to see if we can't stock up on things that we need. So, I think that that's the plan, right?
Mm-hmm. That was what we agreed upon, unless there's something else that we need to take care of.
No, I just want to go and see Whale. I
We
don't think.
should try to track down who was that woman that we dealt with that Stump.
Tamora.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Since I imagine she knows more about the mines than anyone else, or at the worst, she could direct us to a miner to talk about the best way to get into the tunnels down there. So that'll have to be a stop
Probably the
today.
best. We might be able to hire a guide as well, particularly if we promise to keep them safe. Definitely, we will need somebody to be stalwart, though, and not dead weight.
So then, shall we wander about and see what there is in terms of shopping?
All right. So where are we going? I mean, there's Tavik's and his brother's shops. There's the Moore shop, and then there's. Said Sister Sarah said Tavik and Whale was meeting at the mayor's office.
I'm gonna make a beeline for the mayor's office.
All right. Is everybody going to the mayor's office?
That's where
Sure.
Stump headed, yeah.
I mean, is it lunchtime yet?
You
No,
you
we just
had
ate
breakfast.
breakfast.
Yeah, okay, so it's time for second breakfast.
Second breakfast, yes.
Camel offer Merkin and one of the rolls out of his pocket.
Take the lint off.
Yeah.
Pocket roll.
Does the roll smell masculine?
I was
At
gonna
this
ask how
point,
that smells, but I don't really want to go into that.
Ask Connie.
Don't make me try to spit my coconut.
So is everybody following Alex? Mayor's
I
office
mean-
then? Or somebody
I mean-
else taking off somewhere else?
I just start going, where are we going?
I'm going to the mayor's office to talk to Whale, and
She has to deliver his lunch.
I'm going to give him his lunch, yes, but I also would like him to look at these potions.
Oh,
to see if he
what's in the
recognizes-
lunch?
This is not for you, Merkin. This is for Whale.
Camel
It's
slapped
for-
Merkin's hand. Oh,
Hey,
In a very feminine way.
it's a familiar slap.
Lord
Right.
have mercy.
So you make it to the mayor's office, house, whatever, and door's closed, but it's not locked.
Alright, I'm gonna head in.
All right. So bottom floor is empty, but you can kind of hear people talking from upstairs where mayor's office were.
I'm gonna call up the stairs. Hello. Hello.
There's a pause. People get tired, and you hear, "Well, yes."
It's
So then I started blasting.
I came to see Whale. Sister Sarah said he might be here.
And he sticks his head out the door. Yeah, that's me.
Yes. I have a couple of potions I wanted to see if you could take a look at, and also she sent me with your lunch, and I'm gonna hold out the pail.
And he just kind of brightens up. Oh, 1 minute. And he goes into the room again, and then comes back, and he kind of quickly gets his way down the stairs, and snags the lunchbox from you. What can I do for you?
I'm gonna take out the red, the blue, and the green potion, and I'm gonna say I'm not familiar with these particularly. Do you perhaps recognize them?
And he looks at them, and he looks at them, and I'm looking up what the hell they actually were. Where was that? Yeah, he takes them like each one, he studies them, and he hands you back the white and the green one, and he holds up. What color was it? Was it red?
No, it's red, green, and blue. One
All
red, one green, one blue.
Okay, the blue and the green one you get back, and he holds up the red one. And says, "This, I've used this before. This is a potion of fire breath.
Oh.
It'll make you, you can put it in your mouth, and you can spit it back out again. It comes out as a big flame."
Didn't we have one of these in the Feywild campaign?
No, you had it in the Goblin campaign.
Ah, okay. So he lifted it from Cag's campaign. He went
What
to
does
the
that do?
D catalog.
How much damage does that do?
I don't know.
How much damage does that do?
Well, I gotta write it down so that I don't forget.
There.
What?
Oh, I thought you were asking it in character.
No,
Yeah.
I'm asking
He
you
goes,
to write it down.
At least
Jesus.
second degree
Roughly
burns.
three Ds.
It does. Okay, let me. All right, and then
But I'm not familiar with the other two, or at least not where I'm comfortable telling you that what its contents might be.
What do you
okay.
think it might be?
I mean,
is there
green
somebody?
one's in my experience of poison, so you know, be careful drinking that.
Would I know? I mean, no, I'm not going to drink anything until I know what it is for sure. I mean, I wouldn't recognize a poison potion.
Are you alchemy thing?
No, but I'm
Then
a
roll
frickin'
roll
rogue.
a
that?
wisdom.
You want me to roll a wisdom?
Yeah, it's just a straight wisdom check.
Just because you're a rogue doesn't make you good at everything.
Not
to be-
everything, but I mean, poison.
you have
I mean,
to be
I
a
feel like I
bard?
would recognize.
Also,
Every
just because you're a rogue
instrument.
doesn't mean you poison everything.
No, but
If
I mean,
you want to be good at everything, you have to be a bard.
no, I don't want to be good at everything. But I mean, given my background and everything, I should freaking recognize poison.
Okay, let's take pause there and say, how many people has Alex poisoned?
Does food poisoning count? Because I think she's a pretty shit cook.
Yeah, I mean, I've never cooked in my life, so that's probably true.
It's not any poison you recognize if it is poison. But I mean, you haven't seen anything like that before.
I rolled an 18. But, okay. Alrighty. Is there somebody else in town besides you that might have knowledge of these potions by any chance?
We don't have an alchemist in town. Tamora might have traded in some. I don't know. He turns around and says, like, "Tavik!" He just yells upstairs, and Tavik pops out through the top floor. Yeah. Can you come down here a minute? And Tavik makes his way down after a couple of seconds, and
Hey!
Oh my God.
takes him a minute to get down the stairs because he's still limping.
I bet his problem is his eye.
Tavik's problems are widespread.
Tavik's been through a lot.
Tavik's problem is no longer his eye because he's missing one. That's not really a problem per se.
If he wants to do anything with depth perception, it's gonna suck.
Yeah, lighting candles gonna be a real hell.
Oh.
Tavik comes down, makes his way down. He's kind of nods at y'all, greets you, and then Whale motions at the potions. Do you know anything about potions? And he kind of leans in and peers at him, one-eyed, like shakes his head, like that's not really my area of expertise per se. I mean, I could pick out a healing potions if I required, probably, but
Is there anybody in town that knows anything about mixing stuff?
like I said, we don't have an alchemist in town, as far as I
Okay.
know.
Well,
You might check with Tamora. I don't know. Like I said, she might have traded in some. She's She's been some other places and sold all kinds of things so before she got here. So.
How you doing? I don't think.
Oh well. Well, can be probably. I mean,
That's good. You wanna roll?
I'd say. I already did. Thank you.
Okay.
I
Camo
guess so.
tuck it back in his pocket.
I'd say I can't complain, but I mean, I think I probably earned it at this point.
Well,
Just,
fortunately for you, my friend, we kind of promised the nun that we wouldn't hang any more mares.
That's good. He just kind of looks at Mark and a little less comes. We don't currently have a mayor, so that's positive.
Let's hope that your next one's a lot better.
Well, it's pretty easy to live up to, probably.
Yeah.
We were just going through some of the paperwork that Ogden has been doing and see when we're general state of everything. We're probably gonna call a town meeting here in the next few days. And
Maybe the
See
next
what we
mayor
can
will
about
just be corrupt and stealing from the people instead of, standing by while they're enslaved. Be a step.
we're gonna try and set our sights a little higher than that. He's kind of gives a little chuckle.
We gave Talvik his journal back, didn't we?
Tavik's journal?
Yeah.
I think you said you were going to, and then you never actually said you did it.
And then you never did.
Oh, I
give it
tried to, but Sister Sarah, I don't think would let me in or something. So
Well, that's
no,
true.
You went
Cam
to his
still
store
has it.
after that.
You were going. Went to a store afterwards, and you said you were going to take it, but then brought it up with him.
Yep.
okay. Well, Cam's gonna say, "Oh, hey! Before I forget," and dig around and pull it out. We got this when we saved you, and I meant to give it to you, and I forgot.
Oh, thank
There's
you.
been a lot going on.
It really has. Yeah, I'm not really. Haven't really been in a condition to miss it. I could say either, but appreciate it.
Seemed personal. Yeah.
He takes it.
Okay.
What happened to Cog?
I'm
I don't
fucking with my keyboard. Don't mind me.
At least if we get a Felix, now we lose a tag.
Yeah.
They.
Kind of. He tucks his journal back in his little, like, shoulder bag, I guess. He has.
I mean, how many journals can a guy carry?
I mean, ass else, but all right.
That's hilarious.
Was there anything else you needed, or we're gonna get back to it?
No, I'm.
Are you gonna talk for like the next 30 seconds?
Me?
No, I'm
Yeah.
done.
No, I can listen.
I'm gonna restart.
Bye.
I have a question for
Miss
you.
everything.
I'll just sign to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, Felix?